So the Reserve Bank has surprised most people by holding interest rates at 3.85% in July instead of cutting them because it wants to make sure inflation remains within its target band. But what's interesting is this line in its statement. For the first time, it revealed unattributed votes by board members, which showed the decision wasn't unanimous. 6 voted to hold, 3 didn't.
It does show that there is some, underlying cautiousness when it comes to what is the right move right now? Because on the one hand, we have a highly uncertain global environment and we have a sluggish domestic economy that is showing signs of picking up. So it is not a clear path forward on what's the best approach at this point.
So the RBA has basically said that it can wait for a little more time to get more information, that confirmation of inflation is indeed on track to stay within its target band. What do you think gave it the confidence to say that it has the time?
That's a great question, and I think it comes back to the labour market. The labour market is resilient and it is incredibly strong, particularly against the backdrop of the amount of monetary tightening that was previously delivered. So we've got an unemployment rate sitting at 4.1%, and we're only expecting it to creep up to about 4.4% by the end of the year. So that's not too dissimilar to where it is right now. But I think the RBA will continue to pay really close attention to how the labour market evolves. And if it does stay within our forecast of rising to just 4.4%, then I think that would kind of continue to keep the RBA confident that the domestic economy is evolving as it should be. Our assumption at this point remains that we will see a cumulative 50 basis points worth of reductions in the second half of this year. But to be frank, it's highly uncertain. And I think the RBA certainly hasn't got that path set in stone at this point. And it will really be guided by what happens with the labour market data, what happens with inflation, and of course, how the global economy digests the uncertainty around US tariff policy.